On a warm summer morning, a little ant marched across the golden fields, carrying a grain of wheat on its back. It was part of a long line of ants, all working together, collecting food and storing it in their underground nest. Nearby, under the shade of a large oak tree, a grasshopper lay on a soft leaf, playing his fiddle. His music filled the air as he watched the ants hustle back and forth. "Why do you work so hard, little ant?" The grasshopper laughed. "The sun is shining, the air is warm, and there is plenty of food everywhere. Come and enjoy the day with me." The ant paused and looked at the grasshopper. "Winter will come soon," it said. "When the cold arrives, there will be no food left in the fields. I must prepare now, so I won't go hungry later." The grasshopper shrugged and strummed his fiddle. "Oh, you worry too much. Life is meant to be enjoyed, not spent carrying heavy loads." The ant simply smiled and continued working, while the grasshopper laughed and played, dancing in the summer breeze. Days passed, and soon the warm summer turned into crisp autumn. The leaves on the trees turned golden and red, and the wind became cooler. The ants were busier than ever, carrying the last bits of food into their nest before the first snow fell. The grasshopper, however, continued to enjoy himself. He hopped from place to place, playing his fiddle and singing. "There is still plenty of time," he told himself. "The fields are not empty yet." But one morning, the grasshopper woke up to find the world covered in a blanket of white. The first snowfall had arrived. The once lush fields were now frozen, and there was no food to be found. The grasshopper shivered and searched for something to eat. He hopped to the tall oak tree, but its branches were bare. He dug through the snow, but there were no seeds left. His stomach growled, and for the first time, he felt true hunger. Desperate, the grasshopper remembered the hard-working ants and their underground nest. He followed their tiny tracks in the snow until he reached their hill. Knocking on the door, he called out, "Dear ants, please help me. I am cold and starving." The little ant he had spoken to in the summer came to the entrance. "Grasshopper, what happened?" "I have no food," the grasshopper admitted. "I spent the summer playing and didn't prepare for winter." The ant sighed. "We worked hard while you played. Now we have enough food to survive the winter, but you have nothing." The grasshopper lowered his head in shame. "I understand now. I should have listened to you. Please, will you help me?" The ant thought for a moment and then smiled. "We will give you some food this time, but only if you promise to work hard next summer." The grasshopper eagerly nodded. "I promise. I have learned my lesson. I will never waste time again." So, the ants shared their food with the grasshopper, and he survived the winter. When summer returned, he no longer spent his days only playing. Instead, he worked alongside the ants, collecting food for the cold days ahead. And from that day on, the grasshopper became a symbol of change, proving that it is never too late to learn the value of hard work and preparation.